Oh my, hold on.
Looks like your mount a little floppy.
Yeah, it is. There we go, finally. Jeez, guys. So we're trying to work on this new gimbal. Supporter gave it to me.
Who did?
Supporter, somebody who supports the content. It's got a name.
Okay.
I do YouTube. It's called the Chaz.
The Chaz?
Yes. Talk shows, stuff like that. You should follow it. It was actually all in the high limit stuff from last night. Did you see that? With the scales?
Yeah, I watched the race.
Yeah. It's pretty entertaining.
Trying to think. I may have seen.
You've probably seen some stuff.
Yeah.
It used to be on Facebook, and Facebook took it away. You're actually on it now. No, we are live. No, I'm cool. But it is, we're trying to figure it out. It does look nice, though. I mean, look at it. And it's funny, so it moves with this person just, so if you get out of frame, it tries to, like, find you, which is interesting.
Yeah, right on.
Interesting. But anyways, we are here. Just trying to track the damn, is there 305s here tonight? What's going on?
305s, 410s.
And there's like 4,000 305s in Ohio, right? Hold on, we may need to be introduced to this person. He may know everything about Ohio sprint car racing.
Well, I don't know about everything.
Who is this? Who's staying? We're here in the pitting area. We got, JJR in the background. Some 26. I see feature winner stickers on this car.
Yeah, that's Jamie Miller. He's a 305, local guy.
This is a 305. So,
yeah.
I'm
BJ.
BJ.
Yeah.
Not like the BJ we all would love to have, but a whole nother situation. No, I'm just
right
playing.
on, brother. You got it.
Life on the road, you know how it is. But no, I'm just playing.
For sure.
So, are you an Ohio sprint car guy?
Enthusiast, yes.
So what areas are you usually out of? Here, Attica?
Attica, Fremont.
So AFCS, Fast. I mean,
better believe it.
What's the difference between this? Because Fast used to be Fremont, Attica, something.
Yeah, it used to stand for, I believe, Fremont, Attica Sprint Title.
Right, and that's not that.
No, they're their own traveling series.
They're trying to replace Ohio's All-Stars vacancy.
Fast.
And then
now,
AFCS now is what Fast should be.
Correct.
Okay, that is the correct terminology.
Yes.
Okay, so that's what happened there.
Right on.
Now, what happened with the racing over the years here? Because it's really strong. It seems like Ohio's not getting that credit. PA gets this glamour. Houston, Knoxville gets their weekly glamour. But people are telling me the car counts around here, and it's like, what? They have that many 410s, that many 305s?
Yeah.
It's
high
insane.
20s, low 30s consistently every week.
In the 410s.
Right.
And then the 305s are 40?
Yeah.
40, 305?
Mid 30s. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
And so is this guy like one of the killers of the situation?
Yeah, Jamie Miller, he's definitely a more favorite to win.
Okay.
For sure.
Any updates? Who's all here? I mean, and if you were to pick a local against the Outlaws, Craig Mintz just picked up the win last week, right?
Yeah, Craig Mintz. Let's go. Cap Henry's
always strong here.
Strong one. Tyler Street could come out of nowhere.
Well, Spithaler was competitive a couple years ago. Is he still there?
He's here. He's on the grounds.
Is he still there in competition level? You never know. It's one of those crapshoots when the Outlaws come to town.
Definitely.
Who's going to rise and make their name, kind of?
Well, I don't know. I haven't been focused on getting the boys' signatures today, so I haven't really.
Oh my! And we're holding that up right now. I'm ruining your family life.
No, it's fine.
Okay.
It's all part of it, man.
Okay, so what is
sometimes it's called the triple Fs.
The triple Fs.
Yeah.
What does that stand for?
Forced family fun.
Okay. And so this is the forced. These are the wild animals known as sprint cars.
Yeah, the standing here is the forced.
Okay.
But now, I think Craig Mintz could do it.
Saw Greg Wilson roll in.
Yeah.
But it has to be a certain type of track, I feel like, for him to really. He's like a Byron Reed guy.
Yeah.
I was a big fan of Byron Reed growing up, and
Byron
people
Reed.
don't know who that is. Byron Reed used to do some damage, man.
Yeah, he was one of the strongest competitors here.
When fast was fast, he was one of the
Yeah.
guys.
Yeah, absolutely.
So,
well, I'm just trying to think who I've seen here. I know Jordan Ryan is here, TJ Michael. I don't know. If they make the show, that'd be great.
is it? Well, you ain't got all the big hitters here anymore because of high limit, right?
Foose. Yeah, that took some of the talent
Right.
with them.
Yeah, you would have Marks here. You would have Macri potentially here. You'd have Sweet.
Yeah,
You'd have McFadden, who's this kind of guy, you know.
100%.
Dietrich kind of got handled last night at Outlaw, though.
Yeah, and I loved it.
You love seeing Dietrich get beat?
Oh yeah,
Why?
yeah. I had an experience with him one time, and
I've had experiences too.
Yeah,
He's not the
yeah.
best guy in the world.
he's not very personable.
Oh, he's something.
But I I do love what he told the lady that ran Lima Land a few years back, the last All-Star show.
Well, it's funny, you know. That's who Danny Dietrich is. There's
Yeah.
points that you can't stand him.
Yeah.
And then there's points where it's like, okay, that he was the one guy to say what no one else is saying.
Yeah.
But he hates me for the same damn reasons. I do the same thing. Like,
Right.
there's some stuff I say you don't agree with, but
Sure.
sometimes I hit it, and I'm the only one that's willing to say it. You
Yeah.
think that would give some respect, but
No, yeah, it
Danny
does.
Dietrich doesn't really give that respect. He just
No,
receives
he takes it.
Yeah,
He
he
doesn't
takes
give
it.
it.
Yeah, there's not a
Yeah.
It's a taking situation,
Yeah.
selfishness. But at the end of the day.
I don't know. Overall, it should be a good show. Looks like the track's in phenomenal condition. The racing that I've seen thus far this year, the track has been better currently than it has all last year.
So this is not going to be a Dust Bowl
I don't
scenario.
think so. Well, no, I don't think so. I mean, if you look, you got the winds blowing out to that back 40. So
Yeah, you can see the American flag blowing that
yeah,
way.
it's going to carry it out in a way, and hopefully that does something for the racers as well.
So some people are sitting. See, I'm trying to turn around. It's so focused on your beard. I wish I could get there one day. But there are 305 sprint cars over here. What are people expecting to see in the 305s? Because I'm assuming a lot of people are like, 305s. They don't know the guys. You kind of have to know the drivers to really appreciate the class.
Yeah.
So who are some guys to watch? I guess you said apparently this,
Well, you got-
this 26 is one of them.
Yeah, Jamie Miller. You got Casey Jetterzek. You got Keegan Boy.
Because they're going to be a significant part of the program tonight.
They will, and it'll be equally as fun to watch. I mean, obviously not as
Fast.
and
No pun intended, the fast. but-
yeah, right. The sliders will be there. The passing will be there. And it's great racing. I think I seen John Ivy in the pits. Maybe Kelsey if she's not racing the Great
Kelsey,
Lakes.
is that a female racer
Kelsey
y'all
is
got?
John Ivy's daughter. Yeah.
And she's good.
She's competitive. And she raced 410s for a year or two, a few years back. Now races 360s.
Okay.
So, yeah, a little bit of knowledge.
So Ohio Speed Week will be better than PA Speed Week this year is what you're saying.
No, I doubt it.
Why?
I'm a little butt.
Millstream's coming back.
That is phenomenal. Yes, and I hope to make that.
Hilltop is somehow, people are like, I don't know how they're going to Hilltop, but
Yeah.
is that a interesting?
Never been there. I say keep the late models down there.
Okay. Some tracks are meant for fenders only.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, and I'm not opposed to that.
Okay.
I like watching some Fender every once in a while.
Right. But that type of track, you say, is a question mark to see sprint cars on the schedule.
Yeah, I suppose it'd be like taking sprint cars back to old Oakshade,
Okay.
if you know where that's at. Old
I've
Wassiano,
I've heard of it.
Yeah.
It's one of those things you only hear about but you don't want to see.
Yeah, and the only time it's worth going to is when they have the Summer Nationals, the Hell Tour.
Right, Hell Tour.
That's about it.
Okay.
But
So that's it, though? That's
Yeah.
it? Nothing else? Do I need to let you get back to your family? Where did your kids and wife even go?
They're right there.
Okay.
Actually, I'm surprised they're not halfway down.
Well, you never heard of the Chaz. Now you're on the Chaz.
I have heard of the Chaz. In fact, I think I've watched a video or two.
Well, we're planning on invading Eldora.
Good. I was
this
just here
year.
2 weeks ago.
Well, this high limit outlaw split,
Yeah.
I'm always joking, talking shit to Kyle. We're going to do the jokes on us,
Okay.
disagreement, displayment.
Okay.
Because this year they're having the 4 days at Eldora.
Yep.
And the first 2 days is the Joker's Jackpot,
Yeah.
and then it's the King's Royal. But Flow and High Limit have came and said, we're here to make sprint car racing pay more money.
Yeah.
But last year at the Flow race at Eldora, it was $1 million to win.
Right.
Now it's only $100K.
Yeah.
So it's a lie. They're full of shit. I'm just kidding. That's the joke. But we're going to disagree with their assessment.
Sure.
I think that they're only here to disrupt the sprint car platform, because it was good. You had a sprint car champion that was the champion of all, and you could take that and take it mainstream, but they're only here to ruin that so that we don't take over NASCAR as they decline. And that's why Kyle Larson and all the NASCAR platform people are behind it, you know, to disrupt, to split, like the IndyCar split, you know, so...
Yeah,
So we're going to have 200 people in Degeneration X style shirts take over the Eldora Speedway at the Joker's Jackpot, and we're calling it The Joke's on Us.
Okay, and how do I get one of them shirts?
We are I have to design them and make them. I do all my work myself.
Okay.
But I feel like this would be hilarious. This will be, will it not be the most?
Yeah.
People will turn into Flow just to see this. It will look like a virus floating around the facility. I mean, it will be hilarious. Is it not a good idea?
It is.
And it's the greatest promotion. I better get a check in the mail from Brad Sweet. This is the greatest promotion for their event they've ever thought of.
Good luck.
No, well, that's true. Well, I mean, as long as I check the scales, I guess we're good, you know? As long as...
Check the scales.
I mean, yeah. All I want's the same check he would have won last night, and we'll call it even.
Yeah.
How is that possible? And how is everybody sweeping it under the table like it's not a big deal? That's never happened in sprint car history, has it?
Maybe it's a conflict of interest going on.
Well, surprise. Yeah, surprise. The joke's on us.
Right.
Who knew?
Yeah.
Who knew? Anyway, Brandon, I want you to get back to your kids.
Yeah.
They're like, why are you talking to this weird fat guy with blonde hair?
Weird fat guy with no hair.
Well, and everyone wears Sheldon shirts. I don't know why.
This is Sheldon Nation, man.
Everyone wears them. Everyone.
Yeah, this place will go absolutely crazy if he wins tonight.
Oh my God, where is he even parked? Did they have to park him in his own spot?
Yeah, and they rolled out the red carpet when his hauler rolled in.
It's not like it's Jack Hewitt or something. No, I'm just playing. All right, we'll let you get back to your family.
Good talking.
Follow us on the channel and stay tuned. So you're in with the joke.
Yeah.
You're in with the Joke's on Us. You're coming. You will get the shirt and you will come and invade Eldora Speedway with us. Is what you're saying.
Planning on it, yes.
That you're already planning on it.
Yeah,
that proves that it's a good idea because you're already signed up. It wasn't even that hard. I'm sure we could get the 305
on Facebook.
On YouTube.
Yeah,
YouTube. Well, everybody's got horrible connection. I really don't even know how I'm live right now.
I'm surprised.
But you're on it. I'm sure people will message you now.
Yeah. Look me up.
Look you up.
I don't need a following, but go ahead.
Oh, he's in. The joke is he's in on the joke. The joke's on us. I mean, it's hilarious. We're getting a new subscriber here live, ladies and gentlemen. Look, the kid is watching. Is that your son? He hates sprint car racing.
That's my son.
Oh no, he's got a Hot and Child shirt on. Oh, I can't stand his ass. These kids are horrible in today's society. No, I'm just playing. Yeah, that's just it. The Chaz. It should be a blue little circle logo that comes up. I can't believe we're live getting someone to subscribe. We are out here in the middle of nowhere, kinda. It is Attica. There it is. Yes, the 10K subscriber. I used to have 20K, but Facebook page took 20K away from me back in 2000. But if you go to the channel, you probably are actually there. You might have to sign into your email and all that bullshit. Yep. See, you'll remember it though. But yeah, you are live on there right now, sir.
Right on, bro. All
right.
My pleasure meeting you. Good.
Be ready for the invasion. Chaz with the Z.
I'm gonna go ahead and.
He is subscribed and we'll get the shirt ready. It is a good idea. It is a good idea.
We are subscribed.
Oh my God! And see, you're right there. You're actually. We could probably watch you live talking right now. I've never done this before, but that's hilarious. When that loads, it should be me and you.
If it loads.
If it loads. We are in Attica. I do have Verizon. What do you have?
Verizon.
Oh wow! So we're actually looking at ourselves. That is three-dimensional.
Wow!
All right, all right. We'll see you at Eldora for the invasion.
Take care.
For the invasion, ladies and gentlemen. All right, we almost made. Oh no, we're getting. Oh no, a Donnie Schatz shirt.
It's just going to be used and thrown away here pretty soon.
Oh my! Are you going to exchange it for the Joke's on Us?
I'm just going to get another one, you know.
Oh,
About every couple years.
Well, I mean, his new paint scheme is probably keeping you from buying one, isn't it?
I wouldn't buy. I only buy one of somebody.
I know, but can you really buy that? That scheme is hideous, is it not? It's one of the worst sprint car schemes in history. Not that one, the new one. This one he's driving this year, that blue thing running around there. Looks like some person's kid from the Ford Performance V. Oh,
I haven't seen it.
You haven't seen his scheme this year?
No.
Why?
No, because I don't follow the Outlaws anymore.
Wow.
High limit.
Oh my God!
So this is my first World of Outlaw this year. So.
This is so you've been to how many high limit races?
None.
So it looks like you could say you're high limit, but you're giving your money to the Outlaws.
Right, I am.
And you are wearing a Brad Sweet hat. So
I will be at Sharon tomorrow too.
You will be at. See, you're turning your back on them.
I'm 5 minutes from there.
Okay, well that makes sense. I plan on being there. Never been there. It looks like a good slick track.
Be there tomorrow?
I'm trying.
I'll cook you some food.
Oh, where at the campgrounds? Where at?
We're gonna be camping.
Oh my.
Camping and partying and.
If you see a bright blue Dodge, you come there.
Oh my God, a bright blue Dodge, and apparently with some kind of LGBT flag with that hat he's got on. Apparently, that's what I'm saying. No, I'm just.
Hey, I see you on YouTube all the time.
Okay.
Just was telling him, his buddy's Gravel, and I loved your episode with you and Kofoid on there about the slide job.
Oh, it was bullshit.
I just wanted him to watch that.
What did you think?
He hasn't seen it yet.
Oh no! Well, now you're live right now on the channel. You know this, right?
No.
If I have Verizon, I would.
Yeah, if you have Verizon. Oh, so that's the love child apparently is Sheldon here. Does it feel weird to like someone else besides Sheldon?
My
in
granddaughter's a big Sheldon fan, so.
Well, all the women are, right?
Yeah,
It's because of his baby
Actually,
face.
I just bought one of his shirts tonight.
Yeah, it's the baby face, isn't it?
Probably.
Yeah.
He's cutie.
It's the Chaz, just Chaz. D. I hope you know how to spell D.
Like that?
Yeah, but it's separated. The D and the Chaz is separated. So are you going to join us in our invasion of the Eldor Speedway?
Oh, yes, we are going to be partying
Did
hard.
you hear about it?
No.
We're starting a thing called The Joke's on Us, and it's about sprint car racing. And so high limit this year, the race they're having at Eldor the week of the King's Roll is called the Joker's Jackpot. It's called The Joke's on Us. The premise is high limit and flow, so they're trying to bring more money to sprint car racing. But last year, the flow racing event was the Eldor Million, and this year they're only paying $100,000. So they've already took $900,000 away, so it's a lie. The message is high limit is here to disrupt the sprint car platform, so we can't challenge NASCAR as they're on the decline, and they're here to break us up. That's what it is. So we're going to take 200 people in the same shirts like the Generation X and go to the Joker's Jackpot and call it the Joke's on Us sprint car racing.
Where do you get a shirt at?
You're the second person. Online only. No, I'm just playing. But will that not be funny?
Yeah.
200 people showing up like a giant gang, just infecting Eldor. I'm waiting for Brad to send me a check. This is the greatest promotional scheme for a high limit racer's ever been. The Outlaws are going to try to pay me to do it at World Finals or something. That's what's going to end up happening. But anyway, I'm sorry, I went on a rant. How do you feel about his crew guy checking the scales last night?
I heard that. I heard that.
The crew guy of Brad Sweet.
I seen that and I heard it. And
checked the scales. The official never checked them, and they just said you're good.
His word for it.
Oh my God! Look out!
He wouldn't be cheating, would he?
I mean, maybe. I mean, Rick Ferkel's coming out now. That's Rick Ferkel, right? That's the Rick Ferkel car. Christopher Bell used to drive this car, I think. Or no, he drove that 63 or 69 or whatever. There's a lot of 305s here, is there not?
Yeah. Second time being here in 15 years, though.
Really?
Yeah, it's been a while since I've been.
So you haven't been here in 15 years?
I would say it's been a while.
Wow. I don't know how I feel.
I was never in the pits either, so it's a big pits.
This is your first time in the pits?
In the pits.
Wow.
I usually go in the pits all the time, but my friend doesn't like to pay the extra $5.
It's worth the $5.
It is. It's
I did
$7, actually.
so everybody's just noticing this thing freak out. Look at this. I was trying to use it.
It looks cool.
It does look cool,
like
but
kind of bedroom toy.
it does look like a bedroom toy. And it's black, so I'm jealous of it to begin with.
I think I subscribed.
He thinks he subscribed. That's what she said. Let's see. Can it work? We're trying again here. Oh, God. I think you hold it like that. That's what she said again.
That's a professional YouTube holder.
It's doing something. It's going in the wrong direction. There we go. right, and he has the David Gravel shirt on. Look what's on the back. Oh my God. I see Houston's in Jackson first, I turn away. Worst racetracks in the country. Oh God, they pay well, but that's about it.
Look, I added. There we go. It says added.
You're live right now. You could probably tune in and see yourself on the channel right now.
How many subscribers you have anyway?
It's about to be, yeah, that's you right now. Look, I guarantee you start playing it, it's going to be you.
If it'll work. Look at Verizon.
Verizon, that's what every white man has. What's up with that?
Look.
There it is. Look, there you are. See yourself on the Chaz. This is hilarious.
That's cool. We'll save that forever.
All right.
It was nice meeting you.
You as
I'll
well.
see you out outdoor.
And you better be wearing a shirt. We're invading the track.
Okay.
The fans are taking over the sport. We're reclaiming our stake. That's what it's all about.
Okay.
At least that's what I tell myself. All right. I guess it was called a pit walk video, but I've had 2 conversations so far. You're fine. Who's gonna win tonight? How about that? Anybody but Gravel, right?
How about Carson?
Carson's not bad. How about the fastest female race car driver in America, known as Paige Poliak?
Don't know her. Where's she at?
That's the 19 car.
Yeah, good.
Go see.
She is the best. I had to take it off. It just doesn't work for me. It's too long, girthy. So anyways, Paige Poliak's the 19 car. She's probably the best female race car driver I've ever seen. It's just she's not like Danica Patrick Pretty or something, so she doesn't get no attention, I guess. She's not Jade Avedisian underage looking or something. I guess the old men like that. I don't know why. But she looks like a man. Well, no, she doesn't like, she drives like a man. And looks like, I would consider her hot because of what she does on the racetrack.
On that.
Oh my God. Oh my God. We got 305s rolling out. Everybody's pushing out. We got 305s in fourth. We have put this away. It's just, hey, look, I feel confident again. No, I'm just playing. So everybody's pushing up, trying to go onto the racetrack for motor or engine heat. 19 car, Paige Poliak, best sprint car driver, female sprint car driver in America right now is Paige Poliak. And that's been the case for 3 or 4 years, guys. I don't know why she's off the radar as much as she is. She is the best. TJ Michael in the 19. We have put this away. Maybe we can use it as a Billy Club in case some crazy ass Larson fan comes up mad at me or something. Got the Hill Brothers. Anytime you're at a sprint car race, you see open trailers, you always look. Always look. Everybody's swamping the hot and shallow trailer. No reason to go over there. You got Danny Sams. Hold on, maybe. Go check in with Danny Sams. Yeah, Paige Poliak's the bad son of a bitch. We got the Empty Rock Motorsports trailer, Skylar G. Caleb Henry gonna do some damage. Look out, look out, look out. He's coming right here. Is that good? Is this the driver gonna get his first win of the night? It's very possible. First win of the night right here, Buddy Kofoid. This is his style track, short track, gotta work the throttle. That's your winner right there, I think. That's the winner. Why are you cheering him on? David Gravel? No way. No way. Yeah. Caleb Henry in the 101. We got to stay away from this one. They're really mad at us. Got Brost or David Gravel running around out there somewhere. And here's the crowd. Let's see. Bill Baylog. Sheldon. Crew. Danny Sams off here in the background. He's trying to feed off of the popularity of Sheldon parking next to him and stuff. Who knows what Danny Sams can do? You never know, ladies and gentlemen. You never know. You never know. Of course, you can support the Danny Sams racing team at dirtcrowd.com. Dirtcrowd.com. You can support the Danny Sams racing team. So be sure to get over there and check it out. You got Brad Doty rolling up to the 17 machine. There's your points leader. What happened?
Fucking funny.
What do you mean? Are you gonna wear a shirt?
I might wear a
Are you gonna wear it? You're gonna invade. Okay. Fuck you. So it looks like the Sheldon Hottenchow team might be on board. What? What does that even mean? What? High limit? Okay. So we might have 2 more guys on the team here to invade. That would be hilarious. That will be absolutely hilarious if we could get Gravel and the crew members to wear the Jokes on Us t-shirts at Eldora. This would be epic. The Outlaw teams will get like race. Oh, well, they got t-shirts on like Nas. And on the front will be like the Jokes on Us. That will be hilarious. So you got 2 fans randomly who's in it now. Hey, they said Ripper said he's wearing the shirt at Eldora. We're taking over the high limit event at Eldora.
Sign me up.
Jokes on Us. It's so funny. It's so funny. Oh my. Oh my. It is just a big joke, ladies and gentlemen. But Sheldon's definitely the favorite. Definitely the favorite. Let's go look at the fastest the fastest female in sprint car racing over here. The fastest female in sprint car racing is right here. And I don't understand why she don't get the respect. Paige Poliak is a bad you-know-whatta. I would say a bad motherfucker, but she's a female race car driver, so she can't be doing that shit. Although it is 2024, so you never know what could happen, apparently. But this is the fastest female race car driver in the country, Paige Poliak. Fastest female ever, I've ever seen. Fastest female since Aaron Crocker's, for sure. It's Paige Poliak. I don't know why she don't get the respect. I have no idea why. At Paige Poliak. How you doing? Fastest female sprint car driver I've seen in a long time. And she is here tonight, ladies and gentlemen. She is here in the building. Paige Poliak, sponsored by CMT out of Hawaii. How about that, ladies and gentlemen? Wow. Paige is from Tippin, Ohio, but she will wax ass anywhere you want to see it. So we got the 410s over here, the Outlaw teams, the big money teams. You got Paige Poliak here. It looks like there's some teams over there as well. Is these the majority of the teams right here? Is this it? Yeah. All the rest are 305s?
Yeah, pretty much. Yeah.
Okay.
All in there. Like all in the inside are all.
Okay. And this is apparently one of the hitters. He's got all the feature winner stickers on him. So that 26 right there, apparently one of the faster 305s. I'm going to go make my way over here. But yeah, keep an eye out for Paige Poliak. It bothers me, to be honest. It bothers me why Paige Poliak doesn't get that respect or recognition. Is it because she's a grown adult? Is that why? Not some little kid, no little baby face. I thought racing was all about performance on the track. I thought that racing was all about, once we strap the helmet on, we're just a racer. Well, why the, and y'all want to praise female racers, why ain't you praising her? She's one of the fastest cars we've ever seen with a female behind the wheel. So I'm just saying, ladies and gentlemen. Now I do see how this damn gimbal is working. Now we're all jumping around and jumbling and shit. But at the end of the day, it is a little easier to hold the damn thing. And now I guess we're making our way towards the backwoods of the pitting area. That's where we're going, the backwoods of the pitting area. We made it through the Outlaws and the highfalutin high class. They're on board with taking over Eldora. The joke's on us coming at the Joker's Jackpot High Limit Eldora Speedway. And we got the Outlaws on board. That's hilarious. That's hilarious. There's Spit Holler. This is a local that I would suggest y'all pay attention to. Spit Holler definitely going to be able to jumped off the screen a few years ago against the Outlaws. Almost took him down. Him and Hog got into it. A couple other 410s on him. Now, I'm not professed, and this is why I want to kind of do a season in Ohio. I'm not professed in the Ohio racing scene and their drivers. I know the West Coast scene. I know the PA scene. I know the Iowa scene. I spent last year up in Houston in the River City scene. I have not spent a season or a considerable amount of time in the Ohio racing scene. Now that sounds like a 305. This sounds like a 305. You can tell the difference in the throat. That's what she said. But regardless, oh God, I'm gonna go to jail. Regardless, I would like to learn about this 305 or 410 and 305. It seems like a very strong 410 and 305 racing scene of Ohio. Looks like we got some more 410 teams here on the back end of the facility. See Greg Wilson, the W20, Craig Kinzer, 49X car. Let's see who's all back here. You got Landon Crawley. We talked to him a little bit earlier. Of course, I'm colorblind, ladies and gentlemen. So right here, I see Landon Crawley. Giovanni Selzy's back here. Don't really see anyone else. So, huh? Kinzer Claridge. It doesn't say Kyle Larson, Donnie. I'm just scared to get near to you next to this car. My eyes, they may get damaged by the blue.
You don't like blue? That's your problem.
I like blue. It is a blue car. You know, David Gravel is orange, according to the guy on YouTube.
What has he got to do with this conversation?
Well, it colors of cars.
Oh, you like the rainbow, so you're inserting.
No, certain cars to the general public are identified as colors. So, like, there was a guy reviewing World of Outlaws from Britain, and he was just watching it. First time ever to the sport, and he was like, that orange car's fast. And he was talking about David Gravel. So David Gravel's orange, you're blue, you know, it makes sense. So, makes sense.
They identify as colors, just like real life.
Exactly, yes. I guess. I didn't say that ending part, but yeah, sure. Yeah. So what do you don't look too happy. You should be happy. It looks like you're running fast this year.
You've been around me a long time. What am I supposed to be standing here like a...
No. There's a vibe with Donnie. There's a vibe with Donnie. You just kissed my phone. I feel privileged, but... Well, I just wanted to say I feel privileged around you. Oh my God. Anyway, so what's the deal? Attica apparently has been racing good this year. You've been racing better than before, it seems like.
I haven't seen anything here, but it's a little different. It's obviously having plenty of water. Can't do nothing about it.
Well, usually it gets dusty and slick here, but it's a little over covered though. Temperature's a little low, so it may not happen.
It's pretty mucky, but we've seen that before, even in July, and then there's not much left.
Well, you like dusty and slick though here, correct? That would be your driving style. Most people would agree. Most people would agree that you're.
Or is it where you have to use both feet? And you don't.
That's what I mean. Yes.
One on the floor and the other one on your lap.
Right. Exactly. That's what I mean. Most people would assume that you are a footmaster in a way, not like an Asian parlor, but like a race car.
You have to use both. God gave me two legs for a reason.
Right. And it seems like I guess y'all got this program to where y'all have liked it more than ever. How much?
I think it's better than it has been, but there's a lot of people working a lot of time to try to get things right, and I think they're starting to understand some of the things that are happening. There's a lot of things that these cylinder heads on the Fords are super efficient. They flow 30% more air than any other head there is, so you can't just stop that, you know. It's
right.
something you work around. So there's a lot of things. We have 40 different tools we can do to try to adjust for that. It's just when and where and how do you do it at the right
Well,
time.
and I was
and we get it right some days. Some days we need to start detuned and instead of end detuned, and we're maybe a step behind. But the guys are doing a phenomenal job of getting me to where we can be a little bit more competitive racing. And obviously when you've seen the racetrack, I think 2 nights this year we've had a really wet racetrack. The first night at Peebly and Lincoln, and the first and second quick both times. So there's they run
and that was weird because I was there filming the qualifying at Lincoln, and it didn't look like the car was really that smooth for you, but it was fast time. The car came off the back straightaway and like darted across on you, and you were catching it.
It was all motor. I couldn't even it drove way past me on entry. And
right.
Then, because Lincoln's one of the places you got to slow down your entry a little bit. I couldn't get it slowed down, so I did what I had to do, and then by the time you get there, you got to get back on the gas, and you did, and it obviously was a great lap. But
well, it was surprising.
The racetrack stayed the whole time too.
Yeah.
Which is really odd for Lincoln.
Yeah.
If you go back 8 years, it's never stayed that consistent. So maybe it's just the spring weather, maybe track prep was different, maybe it's just the way racing's going. Who knows what it is.
Well, and I was curious with you. This season seems to be a little better than previous seasons. At least starting off, it seemed like it was better.
Well, we're not taking out of a gigantic hole, but
notebooks stacked
right
on top of
from,
notebooks.
Well, notebooks don't do any good anymore, but we're digging out of a giant hole, but we want to make sure we capitalize on every night's what we learn from it and try to get a baseline that's gets us in the hunt every night. That's what we're racing against, guys that have a pretty good baseline, so we're getting there.
Well, and I was going to ask, beginning of the year, something that sparked a lot of people's eyes, something that we've seen a lot of people start to use, the telemetry that we saw in your car at the beginning of the year at Volusia. Did y'all find anything in that situation that has carried or made a difference this year?
Well, you can take that. Someone's got to understand what it says and what it does, and you can. I think if we were going to take engineers in this game, and this
but it was on the car for a reason, right?
Obviously, it is, and an engineer put it on there. It's not the only sprint car that's ever had telemetry
right,
on there.
I'm not saying it isn't. But.
If there's another team that's associated with people that have that access, and if it was about that, they'd have been winning stuff 20 years ago. So, it's a tool that you can try to use, but you got to understand it, and sometimes you got to learn things over. I myself don't try to understand it because I've already told them what the telemetry is going to tell them. They just get to see it on a computer screen instead of come out of my mouth. So
well, and
they can take something to Ford and engineers and say, well, this is what he said and this is what it shows, and they're like, oh yeah, that's the same thing.
So has any of that stuff been implemented into the year at all? Have you seen a jump?
How do you implement it, Chaz?
I don't know. The engineer's telling somebody.
Just because you find something out doesn't mean it's the magic book and the answers of what to do. This game's all trial and error, so that's what we're still doing. If it was
I just didn't know if you noticed a significant or a jolt just because of that situation.
No, it's basically, we've tested with telemetry since I've been at TSR. We've had the opportunity to take it and test it on the car. We've never physically had it on the motor before, where they can see that the wheels start to spin and I move my foot, go half throttle, and it doesn't change the motor. That's what I've been saying. So when they
telemetry backed up your verbal statements,
and they're like, oh, that's what's going on. Yeah, kind of.
So you actually enjoy it then, because it ain't just you as a driver complaining.
It's an expensive backup, is what it is. It's like someone telling your credit card number and then you showing it.
Right. But apparently it helped because it validated your statements, and it wasn't just like a guesswork. People who are actually doing it and understand it, they're like, okay, so this is what he was talking about the entire time.
Don't worry, the race teams listen to me bitch about the same thing for the last several years, so it goes in one ear and out the other.
But that computer didn't, it's what you're saying.
Well, the guys that are trying to figure out how to regulate that are the ones that got to see it on a computer screen, and they can try to work on that versus what I say, because sometimes I guess vocabulary doesn't really correlate to someone who doesn't drive these things or doesn't work on them. So obviously it gives them the data to look at it on a computer screen, on a graph, and they can say, oh, well, they think this is it and that's it. And that doesn't always mean it's right. You still have to interpret graphs, and I think we all learned a little bit of that in school. But we also learned a lot of shit in school. I had a calculator once. I was always good with math, but the teacher told me you can't have that. You're not going to have access to a calculator your entire life. No, that's a bunch of bullshit because every phone's
Now we
got a
do, yeah.
calculator on it.
Now we
So
do.
That teacher.
You're
put
coming
it
from
in
a
my
different
side.
age, though, in that
Yeah.
teacher.
Thanks for reminding
I'm
me
just,
of that.
well, what was cell phones invented back then? I'm just saying.
No, cell phones.
I was a kid in
Camera
school.
phones weren't
Hey,
invented either.
I was a kid in school. They didn't have a
Right.
calculator. We didn't have cell phones either. We had pagers. You know, if you need something, you just call
I used to
them.
get called to the principal's office over the PA.
Really? Did you get the paddle with the
No, I
holes
never got the
drilled in
paddle.
them?
I got the paddle when I got home. Never got the paddle in school, but when I got home, I got the paddle.
Did you know people in school who got the paddle?
Not in school.
Okay.
I knew people that got the paddle at home.
Okay. With the holes drilled out or just typical paddle?
Well, it was about a 44-inch belt that my dad carried on him all the time. And when it hit that last loop coming off, you knew shit was going to hit the fan.
Did he ever do the pop with the belt?
Oh, yeah.
Come here.
Oh,
You know what I'm
yeah.
talking about? The whole pop?
Did you get the belt?
Oh,
You
I got the
you
belt.
must have
Oh, I
got
got the. Hey, I was.
definitely got the
Hey,
belt.
my problem is just like the Outlaws. Everybody's figuring out. It don't matter how much you can hurt me. I'm still going to talk back. So I mean, I'm trained in this.
That's a good way to be.
Hey, it's a good way. I'll take the pain. Let's go.
Yep.
So I mean, yes, I got the belt pretty good. Yeah.
Good.
But
It obviously didn't work.
no, it worked. It strengthened me to fight the
That's
bigger
good.
hierarchy.
That's good.
You know. So anyway, we don't. Now we're talking about getting whooped. What's going on in our lives? This is.
You'll
this
get in
is
trouble.
bad.
I won't get in trouble. But you'll
Well,
get in
I
trouble.
mean, I'm fine. If I get in trouble, I don't have to drive an ugly car around the racetrack. You
This
do.
ain't ugly. You're missing the whole thing.
Okay. Tell me how it's not. I do like the goals.
I mean,
Okay.
there's
Wait, hold on.
checkers
There's
and
ghost
gold.
checkers. Hold
Well,
on.
check see, you're missing the
Hold on.
point.
Let's see it.
You're
Okay.
not
Okay.
catching
Well,
on.
let's
This-
give
this
the
has got
detail.
some-
Let's see the
You know, it's
detail.
easier said than done.
I thought
trying
it
to
was a
design these cars
crayon
when you
deal.
When you got multiple partners to please and placement and
Yeah.
everybody's logo
But you did
colors
change the
and all
Ford.
that.
Was that because of readability?
I didn't do that. Obviously, they made a change after they seen it the first
Okay.
time, and rightly so. That's what we do: is we accommodate our partners.
So what's
Hear
the
that horn?
what's the? Yeah, I did hear the
It's
horn.
time
What's
to
the
get going.
detail? There is actually checkers in
Yeah,
there.
there's gold.
There is gold. We all saw that, but this just isn't a
Quit
dark
knocking
blue.
it. Quit knocking
This
it.
isn't a dark blue. This is actually, there's the checkers in
Yeah,
here.
it's ghost checker.
You can barely see it even in the camera as we're speaking right now, but there is checkers. There's ghost checkers. Oh my. The horn has sounded. The horn has sounded. I'd have to lose a few more pounds.
I wouldn't let you if you were 100.
I'm just saying. I don't want to make you look bad out there, Donnie.
There's 350 people that want.
Couldn't hear you. Had a bone in your mouth. Anyway, oh no, he's yelling at me now. Now I can't come back. I talk too much shit. But anyways, interesting story there talking about the telemetry. There is ghost checkers in the car scheme. Wait, are they on the tail tank though? Let's see, are they on the tail tank? I do like the tank how it flares out. I do not see him though. There is ghost checkers in the blue. Now I'm not. Now he just made me feel very guilty. He just made me feel very guilty. That's horrible. There's ghost checkers. If we all just paid attention to the holy ghost of checkers, we would feel a lot better of ourselves, I guess. But anyways, that's Donnie Schatz' little segment that I didn't see coming. Good conversation. I was very interesting on if that telemetry did play a factor in the I think everybody is okay with saying the uptick, right, of Donnie this year. I think we thought for a second there that he was going to really give gravel a challenge. He still could. But there was an uptick with the speed of the 15 car. And I thought, well, we did see that telemetry at Volusia. Did that make a big difference? So finally getting to ask that question. I was scared because the people over there, there's a female with the team that's kind of responsible, I think, for the car with its paint scheme, and they didn't really like me saying what I had said, or she didn't in particular. But, you know, Donnie, obviously, his DSR racing team that his nieces run, they went to Heater Design Studio and got their cars designed from the people I thought they should have got it fucking designed from. So anyways, we're all good, except for that one individual. So anyways, this is the back straightaway. There's like this horse track they keep telling me. It looks like it's an old dirt track, honestly. You see it down the back straightaway. The actual track's over there, but this is like this other racetrack in the racetrack, or on the outside of the racetrack. Here goes Travis Philo. So we're getting close to hot laps qualifying here or hot laps for sure. It looks like this is the actual exit ramp off the track. We're getting to hot laps. here on the Speedway. So everybody should turn over to Dirt Vision to see the remainder of the racing events. Hampshire Racing, I just never heard of that. That is a pretty car though. And that's prettier than Donnie Schatz's car. Oh, he's gonna run over me. I do like the 50 in the belly of the wing. There he goes, giving the peace symbol. I did not know about the ghost checkers, all right? Fuck, that made me feel bad. Ghost checkers. Tim Shaffer in the building, the 49X looking strong, at least pretty. Consistency in the scheme. And I believe these are the 305s that are here tonight. A bunch of 305s going to be putting on. Apparently one of the best shows in the country for 305s is located in Ohio. Apparently one of the best shows for 410 racing is located in Ohio. Obviously, Ohio feels like it got kind of screwed because they lost the All-Stars. So you lose the All-Stars, you gain the Chaz. We charge the high limit racing event with the Jokes on Us event organization, and we take over their Eldora event. That's $100K to win with a mob of 200 plus sprint car fans, and apparently the crew from Sheldon and the crew, potentially the crew from David Gravel's team. So we're all of us together are going to overtake this event. And we all know that an Outlaw is going to win the race because the Outlaws are the 1A and High Limit is 100% the 1B series. They ain't going to beat them at Eldora. What are you, drunk? Come on now, there ain't no way they're going to beat them at Eldora. If you're that drunk, you might design that car and put it on Donnie Schatz's race car for his whole entire 2024 season. There ain't no damn way. Anyways, cars going on the track, ladies and gentlemen. Got some hitters in there from the locals, Philo, TJ Michael here. Even got the 09 up there, old Craig Mintz. So anyways, ladies and gentlemen, thanks for tuning in. Be sure to subscribe to the channel. There was no super chats, I don't think. You should use the super chat though and support the page. We are running on fumes here in Ohio ever since blowing all the money we had in Australia. So anyone who wants to join the support, it goes a long way. Membership button means a lot to join the channel on a monthly basis. PayPal and Venmo links for direct support to the show you see here today. Links are in the description as well. But sharing is caring. Get the video out there. Be ready to join the Jokes on Us movement and event at the Eldora Speedway at the High Limit Racing Jokers Jackpot coming up on July 16th through the 18th. It'll be a show, and you will be a part of the biggest part of that show. We'll be the damn show. Could you imagine when a damn army shows up at Eldora Speedway to say fuck you to Kyle Larson? What are they gonna do? What you gonna do, brother, when the Chaz and the Jokes on Us clan comes running up on you? See you next time, ladies and gentlemen.